Okay, I just thought I'd get on here and give a quick review of Black Ops 6, considering I spent pretty much all day yesterday trying to beat it for the first time on stream in one sitting. Feel free to check that out if you wanted to, but you know, it's a Call of Duty campaign. I mean, I just wanted to, again, give my thoughts on it, considering uh, it's still fresh in my mind. Literally just played it yesterday. It's not great. I mean, it's it's definitely it's a bit. It's undescribable. I'm at a loss of words. No, it's really just like a Fast and Furious movie, which I guess is nothing new, especially with these kinds of games. There's some cool moments, there's some fun moments, probably nostalgia, but I think I mentioned on stream also that I'm a huge fan of Black Ops. Uh, as a kid, I love the first game. It was crazy, I think, them releasing uh, Black Ops 6 as Black Ops 6. They're going to be doing it again, Black Ops 7. I just never would have thought that the series would just continue on to where it's at, to where you literally just have Modern Warfare and Black Ops at this point. That being said, I do think it's cool, sort of the espionage element that the Black Ops series brings. It does make it a little bit different from like Modern Warfare campaigns, but you know, we're getting to a point where it feels like, because they're on the sixth Black Ops game, because they've like it's just it seems like we're just fighting this enemy. That again they've done this before with the virus or the big bomb or something, or whatever the threat is. It's this threat that never gets resolved, and I think that's what's like really exhausting about this series. You keep fighting, you keep going through these missions, and it's like nothing ever gets solved, really. At the end of the day, even with this, it seems like there's a big cliffhanger at the end. Why? I guess I just wish they would do something completely new characters. Um, Again, it feels like it never gets there, or we got there already. I think we got there 5 entries ago. So there were some really cool gameplay elements. I definitely want to start with what I think are highlights of the campaign. Um, Considering I bet a lot of people have pretty strong feelings about the quality of the game. It starts out very generic, very shoot 'em up. It's not anything groundbreaking. The lockpicking element was cool, and they definitely tried at least to like bring other gaming elements into this campaign than they have before. Like I said, the lockpicking, uh, the hacking, easy but fun. This camera mechanic I thought a little bit useless. I mean, stealth never really got to a point. I guess if you played a harder difficulty, never really got to a point where I needed to do it, so I didn't really care for it. The keypads were cool. Uh, that one mission where they tried to make it a little bit more open-ended. This one, this mission here, um, the map and everything. Uh, that was cool. Felt mostly like busy work. I feel like maybe if I don't know. I hate to say if you're a kid because it is a rated M game. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. It's just different for Call of Duty. I guess they need to do this stuff though to even make it semi interesting at this point. And then your reward for doing so, I guess, is you can bring in different power ups basically that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't do it. That you can use in later in the next mission over. But there was a point where I couldn't even use one of them at a certain section of the mission, which I guess would have ruined the cinematic element of it. But I guess just at that point, like maybe they could have made it more of a story element instead of just simply like I couldn't use the kill streak or score streak or whatever. That kind of bugged me about that. One thing that I thought was cool was the home base element, where you to take the money you earn from missions and stuff and upgrade the area, and that unlocked certain power-ups and boosts, perks um, you could use throughout the game. That was cool. That was something that felt like you were building towards and could kind of customize your playthrough. And then just the actual mansion in general, having the black light and secrets and Easter eggs, which I never got to. Full transparency. Used to love that stuff. I do love the Easter eggs. I do love the element that Treyarch has always done. I just think it would have taken too much time for the stream, but that was cool. The characters themselves also, it was okay. Like the characters, it's not like I didn't care. It's just I don't know. I've seen Woods 6 times at this point. I think, right? Like it has been that many times. You just get kind of sick. You just get kind of sick of it. I do like Marshall. I do think Sev is very cool. Kind of like espionage against spy element she brings. I guess I just don't really care. I don't even care about the like the Pantheon. Just like don't know if I care. And then I guess going off of that, the character I don't like the most is yourself. I guess like Case. At least in I guess some of the other games, like you are like a main character. They just really make it out to be this faceless generic character, which seems to be like the way all of them are going now. Which I'm sure maybe there's a YouTube video explaining that. At least in the other games, you were a character, like Mason. You were at least Mason, like related to the other characters somehow. I think you were Sims a lot in Cold War or something. I don't know. And then like just for you to die at the end, I'm assuming, right? They don't really explain that, but being the main character, being Case, there was a huge highlight of the game, and I would definitely say that was this mission here, where you go underground at that facility, and you learn about the bioweapon that they're using, or planning to use rather, and it's basically the infection, the zombie infection, which was really cool. It was very, very cool to have zombies brought into, like, I guess the campaign, which has always loosely been like that, but not like this at least. This whole mission was boss battles of all of the zombies characters, the Mauler, the Mimic, Mangler. I found that to be pretty cool. Even some of Harrow's missions at the end were pretty creepy. Those were cool. I did enjoy that. Her origin as an operative and growing up, and how her parents passed away, and that stuff was really cool. Oh, that part was silly. That part was silly, but it was creepy. And I guess just other like general highlights. The casino mission. The casino mission was really good. I take that back. Not really good, but it was just fun. It was fun to play that mission. Playing as all the characters was really cool, and how they all could. It was like a big Ocean's 11 basically mission. That was fun. The zombie mission, of course, was the highlight. I mean, that's really basically it for like gameplay highlights, I guess, because it's kind of like, again, just those big blockbuster action movies. You've seen one, you've seen them all. COD, you played one, you played them all. I really just wanted to check this out because it'd been on my list for a while. Decided to be a fun thing to stream and do it in one go, which honestly, I think it would have been hard coming back to this and trying to finish it. I did have fun. I guess, I didn't really understand the ending at first, like Harrow and her kind of becoming, her split personality was a little weird. I guess like it was the virus attacking her, but I guess there was that duality with Case too, right? And how it seemed like they were trying to pull like a numbers thing with like Mason, who played the first Black Ops game, where he was brainwashed, and whereas in this one she's infected. Yes, she's lost part of her personality. I think I was confused at first, but I think they're trying to say like it's kind of full circle. Case takes her out because because the virus was like changing her, right? We saw throughout, and obviously that main mission, like Case was struggling with it too, and how it consuming her, she was unable to control it, but she encountered someone also kind of under the influence of the virus, right? So it's kind of poetic, I guess, right? That she's, her fate is ultimately the virus. Case is kind of talked into doing it. Again, I'm sure there's a YouTube video that goes much more in depth about the ending and how that actually worked and what that means. But after just sitting on it for more than a day, I think I understood it a little bit more. But I'm still kind of confused. I guess I was still confused. And just even her dealing with that, and her obviously even just being the big bad was kind of like, you know, I said it most of the like who could have saw that coming? Literally everybody. So you know, it is what it is. Um, I guess I'd play another one if I if I had 8 hours to kill. I guess will not be jumping on to Black Ops 7 to play the campaign unless people must see that. But again, just something fun to try. Um, to give it a rating, I mean, I really give it like I give it like a 3. I give it a 3 just, and that's mainly just because of the cool, like the couple good cool gaming moments, and gameplay moments, and story is just not great. The story's not good. The story's not there. The story is not there. I guess all 3 out of 10 would be the missions and the cool, just the small cool things that I thought they did with the story or the gameplay rather. Um, I give it a meh. I give it a meh, a meh out of 10. I guess that's my full rating. So, but that's Black Ops 6 campaign. Always down to try new games. Always down to check things out. So, if there's any suggestions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, Black Ops 6 in the books. All right, see ya.